Happy.
We're happy.
Are we going left over here?
Yeah, no, we're going left, yeah. I can't find Greg and Lucky.
Well, no, you're not going to find it on the radio. It's online.
Oh.
Welcome to the happy hour, another one. Hopefully we'll get close to an hour. I looked at the last one. It was in the high...
It was 15 minutes short.
High 30s. It might have been low 40s, high 30s.
High 30s, yeah. But listen, we're just trying to do it. But the happy hour is just to give you a bit of a roundabout of a happy podcast, you know?
Yes, just a lifter because, life is tough.
It's tough out there and it is quite bleak. I mean...
Yeah, things are dark. There's a virus killing everyone.
That is hectic, dude. Hey,
Crazy. One of my friends' cousin is the doctor on that boat, the Princess
the one
Cruise.
that was that like.
So now the cruise ship has the highest concentration of people outside of Wuhan who have the virus that they know of. I think there's like over 200 people on that thing.
Yeah.
And now just imagine you're the doctor.
And you know what the worst is? Like, you probably got on that boat and like you had like visions of Titanic and I hope we don't capsize.
No, isn't working on a cruise ship quite a cool thing?
No, not working. I'm saying like, as like a passenger, you're on there and you're like, oh, what's the worst thing that could happen? Oh, okay, the iceberg. And
I eat too much at the buffet. So yes, things are hectic. Things are stressful. In my life at the moment, Lux, it's now getting closer to my wedding.
Yeah, it's very close. I think it's like under 90 days.
Yeah. I've taken, if you don't know anything about it, I've taken a very big back step. I've relaxed throughout the whole thing, and now I can no longer relax. I've got to sort out suits.
Okay. I thought you were going to say, I've taken a vow of celibacy until the wedding night. Because
people do that.
I did that. I did it.
How long?
I think we did 3 weeks. It was hard. It was a hard 3 weeks.
Was it hard?
It was hard on the night, but yeah, it was a tough 3 weeks. Yeah.
But then on the night.
No, but then on the night it's special.
No, but on the night, isn't it a little quick?
No.
I'm just saying.
It's all about asking the right questions. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That has not answered anything for me.
No, I'm saying you're asking the right questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does this vow of celibacy involve self-pleasure cancellation?
No, it doesn't help. It doesn't involve that. So that.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll be fine.
Then you'll be
then
okay.
we'll be
Then you'll
okay.
be okay.
Sorry about going down that road.
Anyways, but this is why we do the podcast. It's a happy hour, and it's just for you to break away from everything else in your life and to enjoy the Greg and Lucky vibe and
sit down, relax with us, whether you're in the car, you're
and
cooking.
There's no form or anything. We just have fun and we enjoy it, and it might be a great podcast where you might listen to it and go, yes,
this is horrible. Things coming up. We are going to be trying something new. We've wanted to make 2020 the most interesting year, so we're going to be setting ourselves a challenge towards the end of the podcast. You can get involved in it. Actually, the whole thing is we want you to get involved.
Yeah, get involved. Go onto our Facebook page.
Do something different.
You'll see the thing. There's a whole bunch of list of things to do in 2020, and try to tick off 20 things out of this list.
We're going to also be covering a very serious question. I came across a guy recently who hates his birthday, but for a good reason.
Okay. And then, as always, we're going to try and do the fun fact. See if we have fun facts. But yeah.
We'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll get into that. And then we have a game changer, as always, on this podcast. For us, game changers is fun because it helps our lives. It's a game changer.
It's an infomercial you want to watch.
I was explaining to my wife last night what a game changer was, and she's like, I know what a game changer is. And I was like, I know, but it's a sports term, and I didn't think that, and she's like, okay.
Does your wife often be like, yes, babe, I know. I understand. Okay. Then we're also going to try something new, a new game. We're going to have a minute where we're going to have to sell things. If you've ever seen Shark Tank, the millionaires.
You got to sell an idea to a millionaire and you got to try and get them to buy into it. And sometimes they're like, no, thank you. I'd rather not. But yeah, we are going to sell each other stuff that we don't like. So Greg is going to have to try to explain to me why I should not be that.
We'll get into it.
Yeah, we'll get
into it. Right now, let's get into Game Changers. Game changers. These are things that change the world.
They change the game in its specific field depending on what it is. Greg and I both will have one game changer. We'll discuss it and see if that specific thing is a game changer or not.
Well, we both respectively think they are game changers.
Yeah.
And we'd love for you, if you have something that you think is incredible, you need to tell us about it, then let us know. Hit us up on Facebook. Tell us what your game changers are. We could chat about them. We could mock your game changer and say
you could also mock our game changer and be like, that's not a game changer.
Yeah, even though that's really stupid.
Do you want to go first or should...
Okay, my game changer, I've gone for a cop-out.
Okay.
Big cop-out.
Okay.
A game changer everybody knows about. It's been around for a long time.
All right.
Uber. Uber has literally changed the game. Now, I used to go out in a time, it was long ago, in a time before Uber.
Yeah.
And I had to use taxis.
Yeah.
And it was bad. It was not a fun experience.
There was the era of taxis, then there was the era of Goodfellas.
That drive you home.
Goodfellas, and then the Uber came into play. Uber is definitely a game changer, and I still remember the day that Uber came to South Africa. Michael Puni, a mate of mine, sent me a message, the group of messages, and said, "Gentlemen, this is a game changer." Literally those words.
He said that.
He said, "Gentlemen, this is a game changer. You got to get onto this. No more drinking and driving."
So here's the thing then. So then, driving and convenience, massive change. Massive change. Then on top of that, take away food. So back in the day, you used to be able to get like Mr. Delivery and pizza places were the places that would deliver food.
Yeah.
I know my brother at once, he went through a dark time. He went away on holiday overseas with his wife for a work trip. And they like lived it up. They went and watched soccer and like went to restaurants, did London. He spent more money on Uber Eats the week before that than he spent in his whole week overseas.
Oh my God.
So that's how easy it was for him to eat a meal. Like, I feel like a wimpy breakfast. Boom, you got a wimpy breakfast.
Okay, no. Listen, I mean,
I know a lot of people who spend way too much money.
But what I'm fascinated about the Uber being a game changer as well as the idea is for it to take you from point A to B without you having to drive, whether you have a car or not have a car, whether you're drinking or not. And I think drinking was a massive USP for them. But people that do business, like people that I need to go to a meeting.
Yeah.
People have sold their cars and go, I live in Sandton. I work in Sandton, and I don't need to be anywhere else. Uber is the way of the future. So they're in the back when Uber's taking them to work. They're doing their work. I mean, it's dude. It's a game changer in many other ways.
If you have to go somewhere where there's no parking, like people go to home affairs. I've seen people get dropped off.
Yeah,
because there's like usually a big palaver trying to park.
Yeah.
So
no, definitely a game changer. Definitely a game changer in its field.
Ding. Easy win for me, my friend.
My game changer has got to do with children.
Yes, children are a game changer.
Yes,
they ruin your life. But then they're great later on. It's like a long-term investment.
And I want to say this to anyone that's having especially a newborn that's having a baby. And so people that have babies will tell you when you're having a baby, they'll tell you the do's and don'ts.
Oh no! The unsolicited advice train for children is huge.
And I always said to myself, I'll never be that parent. And then people started having babies around me after my baby, and I started to realize, if I could give someone one advice, one thing, what would it be? And this is the game changer.
Yeah,
bathing your infant at night. Now, we all know you don't need to because babies aren't exactly out to gymming at work, getting things done.
Just be careful. This is coming from Lucky, who is Mr. I Hate Showering, which is that's a hard sell for me to buy into because I'm Mr. I Love Showering. Okay, so what? Bathing your child at night?
Bathing your child at night. The reason why is a game changer is because it relaxes the baby. And I learned this from my mom and my sisters, but I learned it mostly from my wife's sister.
But what do you mean by at night? You mean late at night?
So no. So the baby will...
Don't people bath their baby all the time?
No, people don't, because the baby is obviously so clean. They don't need to bath them every night. So they'll wash them every second night or every third night. Yeah. But the reason we bath our baby every night is that he the warmness of the water and everything, it just relaxes him. And by the time our baby was 2 months old, he slept 8 hours. It was unheard of.
But isn't that the golden time?
It's
don't babies go through a good time of sleeping?
No,
my knowledge of babies.
Oh no,
is
it's
very
only
limited.
later. It's only much later.
Okay,
it's not in the first it's not in the first 7 months.
Okay,
yeah, so it's definitely in the first. It's like later on they sleep a great.
But you told me. So sorry, I'm harping on this. You told me that you used to bath your child late.
Yeah,
so you wouldn't put him to bed at 6 p.m. and then he wakes up at 4 in the morning because you're like, well, obviously he can't sleep forever.
Yeah, because no. So the important thing about that is, but I mean, we're not going to get into that. It's just about routine. So if your baby goes down to a certain, and also the time creeps backwards. So in the beginning, you're bathing him late at night, and then it gets 8 o'clock, then 7 o'clock, then because babies do that.
Okay,
but that's just
okay.
How
So just doing it every night,
every single night, it relaxes the baby, and the baby goes down and sleeps like a champion. I promise you, you won't have to wake up every single night. It's for me, it's a game changer.
If you do wake up in the middle of the night ever, what you can do is while you're wide awake, phone Lucky and just tell him that it hasn't worked. Okay, let me get his number here. It's always
so that is a game changer.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, listen, when you get a baby, then you let me know whether it works or not.
Yeah, okay, then we'll test it out.
Okay.
Remember, if you've got any game changers, anything in your life that you know is a biggie or has changed something for you, run it by us, let us know. Hit us up on Facebook, DM us, whatever it is. Lucky always checks our DMs because just a little hope.
Just a little hope, yeah.
Married life's tough. Let us know about your game changers. There's some statistic out there that says you are almost faced with 12,000 questions a day. So whether that's inside your head or people asking you questions, things like that. On the happy hour, we want to ask the important questions, the whys that we should be asking.
Yeah.
And what we want to do today for our why question is delve into one that's kind of interesting. Some people are indifferent to it. Some people really care about it. Why do some people hate their birthday? Some people love their birthday. I met someone the other day who is a hater of his birthday.
Okay.
Because it's on a specific day.
Oh, okay.
It is on Valentine's Day.
Ooh, that's
unfortunate.
Yeah. Christmas, Valentine's Day, and New Year's.
Yeah. Or even around that Christmas period, because you know you're getting shafted on the Prezi front.
People aren't going to come to your birthday. Mate, I'll see you in the new year.
Yeah, even early Jan.
Yeah.
People are still on holiday.
My dad had his birthday on the 2nd of Jan, bro. It was always tough. He said, he's like
Eric, what's going on here, bro?
Yeah, it's tough.
I'm hungover.
Yeah,
I went all out yesterday.
Yeah, it's a bad time.
Valentine's Day, you conquer out.
Everything is expensive.
Everything's about love.
Yeah.
Tables are booked everywhere.
Yeah.
It's not about you.
And it's the thing is, it's like, it's still a normal day, but it's not for you. It's not. People are getting and also everyone is getting treated on Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Whereas Christmas, you're getting presents, but you're at your home. But at Valentine's, you can see people getting flowers. You're at work, and Cindy's getting flowers. And you're like, Cindy doesn't have a boyfriend. Did she send that to herself? Cindy would do that.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing that we'd be getting into
Yeah.
there. You, if you don't know, Lucky is...
I love my birthday.
Oh,
I
jeez.
absolutely love my birthday. And I think...
You love celebrating it? You love everything about it?
I think I figured out why I love my birthday. I love it because I absolutely hate getting old. So I love the essence of...
But that makes no sense that you are getting old.
No, so I love the essence of getting presents. I'm a big fan of it. I thought I wasn't, but I am. I enjoy opening a present. Like just the tearing open of paper and the... Yes! Thank you.
It's for me.
So much. I love that. But I now celebrate my birthday every year because I absolutely hate getting older.
You are closer to the end.
By fighting to getting older, I rather just go, okay, well, let's just celebrate it rather.
Okay. That's very
complicated.
Yeah, that is quite complicated.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of my birthday but it's for a completely different reason.
If you've ever listened to the Greg and Lucky show, Greg every single year on my birthday buys presents, like 7 presents, and then he makes me fight it out with listeners on air for my birthday. He's like, okay, cool. The one year I got 2 out of the 5 presents.
I bought him beer glasses. He needed new beer glasses for his house.
He
I
bought
bought
me a
him
case of beer, he bought a bag of biltong. So he bought me my 3 favorite things, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
even my wife, when I got home, said, "I'm so sorry you lost the beer glasses, my love.
Yeah.
They
were
look
nice.
They looked really,
they were really nice. Ultra Liquors had a special on them, and they were just like those nice, like
Draft.
and they were classy draft glasses.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
But it is people don't celebrate it. I had a mate at school. He would always tell us the day after or 2 days after.
no, but that's because you were at boarding school, and people used to like bully you, or you get like a happy birthday wedgie.
What school did you go to?
I went to public school, man. It was rough out there.
No, he just didn't celebrate. He said he lived the David Goggins philosophy where he goes, it doesn't matter. No one cares it's your birthday. Move on.
If you don't know who David Goggins is, he's in his own description a knuckle dragger, Navy SEAL, badass extraordinaire. Lucky got me onto him.
Yeah, and
He's a little bit hoorah, but check him out.
Yeah, check him out. He's really cool.
If you need a little bit of, and he says this is the opposite of motivation, but if you need a little bit of motivation, David Goggins, Goggins.
Yeah.
Yo.
But yeah, so he just doesn't believe in it. He's like, it's a waste of time. It's just, why should we celebrate
So
for you getting
I don't
older?
like mine because I hate inviting people to things because
Greg hates organized fun. Hates it. Like, why is everyone here?
organized.
What? We're having fun? Oh
I
my
like,
God.
I like nightclubs.
No,
Isn't
you
that
do-
organized fun?
No, you do like organized fun, which is weird because, but you don't.
Organized fun. I like board games. That's organized fun.
Yeah, you love a quiz night.
Yes.
You love a quiz
Oh,
night, yeah.
Terrible
But you
news.
don't
My
want it
quiz
to be
night- my
around
quiz night
you.
closed down.
Really?
Yeah.
Savage.
Gutted.
Yeah.
I messaged the guy, and it's like, have you heard they've
I
discontinued?
like how you messaged him because you were upset and he's like, bro, my bar closed down. No one cares about your quiz.
Yeah, it was tough for me. Like,
But yeah, oh God.
it's like it's the salt and vinegar lays thing. Have you heard they've discontinued salt and vinegar lays again? So they brought them back. Now they've just got rid of them.
Marketing.
It could be marketing, but they got so many chip flavors out
No,
there.
it is, it's
salt and vinegar are entry level. Like
Yeah,
now
no,
they've
like-
got like smoky Caribbean.
No one
hippie
cares about
armpits.
smoky Caribbean armpits. Just give us salt and flavored and lightly salted. Salt and vinegar, like those are the 2 flavors. That's a game
Well,
changer.
so they got rid of it. And people were up in arms. But it's like, you didn't buy it. So that's why they got rid of it. So they got rid of the quiz because I didn't go there enough
Yeah.
to keep it going. You know?
It's like the guy that goes to the dealership. We've got 10,000 of these cars. Oh, so they're popular? No. So we've got 10,000 of them.
10,000 of them. Yeah, so the plannings are stuff up. I remember I came here to your house once. If you're watching this is Lucky's house. This is Lucky's lounge. These are his couches. Have you had sex on these couches?
I'm going to say yes or no.
You're
No,
not.
definitely yes. Yeah, definitely yes. Of course, this is my house. Why wouldn't I?
I don't know. I'm more of a conservative kind of guy.
Are you the bedroom?
But I saw they've been cleaned. These were
Yeah,
wiped down
they wiped
before
down, yeah.
before this podcast was created.
I've got a wiped out guy. I've got a guy that just wipe it out.
No.
Anyways,
We had a party here at Lucky's house with the leather couches, and people didn't show. People said they were going to come, and then they didn't come. That infuriates me.
but I think people have. That's the norm now. People. No, I'm going to be there. No, I'm just.
My feelings aren't hurt if you just say no. I don't give a flying balloon.
I think no is better because then I'm like, cool. I don't have to cater for you.
Fine, we don't need to bring out the cheese curls.
Put the vegan crap away.
Snacks away. So yeah, for me, it's the planning.
Yeah.
That's why my wedding's been stressful because, I even got a message. I got a message out of the blue from someone who was on the B team. So my fiance's got like a family of 90. It's a lot of people.
And she's not even Italian or Greek
No, she's
or
not.
Portuguese. She's just a normal white
No,
lady.
she's German.
Oh, she's German, yeah.
But no, but you think Germans would be efficient and better organized? Like, oh no, we don't need them. Nine.
Yeah.
And then I got like a snooty message from someone saying, hey, thanks for the invite. And I was like, this is why I hate planning things. Because then somebody's feelings are hurt because you couldn't come and have a beer with me. You can...
Like, it is a bit much, but it's
So that's why I don't like it.
Do you think it'll be outruled?
What do you mean outruled?
You know the world is changing, it's becoming more sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think people will stop celebrating birthdays because we might be encroaching on someone's sensitivity?
No ways.
You think it'll always be there?
Yeah, birthdays are like you say, as a kid.
I think it's more of a happy time than it is a sad time.
Yes, definitely a happy time.
Yeah, it's more of a happy time than it is.
Even if your granny's like 98, she's happy because she hopefully
she's happy that her family's there.
Yes.
Yeah. Timmy's happy because he's just got a PlayStation 3.
Hey,
Yeah.
What are yours,
Timmy,
Dad?
invite me over.
PlayStation 3, what is this crap? I want the PlayStation 7, yo!
So I don't know if we answered the question.
No,
but
we
I think
haven't answered the
We've
question,
discussed the idea around it, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you not
Listen,
all,
I mean, that's the point of why.
not all questions need answers.
That's a massive philosophical discussion there.
Okay, another term. Another term.
And with other panelists that are professionals. All right, so it's time for the fun fact. This is a fun part of our show that we do, but earlier this week we met up with Lebs.
Yes, wonderful Lebo. She is the white in our Oreo biscuit.
Yeah, the rose amongst the thorns. She's the one that pulls us together. But yeah, we decided to do a fun fact, but we wanted to go to different locations. So hope you...
Well, so what we do is we determine whether a fact is fun or not.
And those are the only two categories. It's either whether the fact is fun or it's not fun. That's it.
So we recorded these earlier on, and you can have your say. Also, if you've got facts, let us know. Welcome to the fun fact, or at least we're trying to decide which facts are fun and which facts are just regular facts.
The reason we wanted to do this is that people in normal conversation will say, oh, I've got a fun fact, and they'll tell you it, and it's actually a terrible fact. In fact, you're like, ugh, you've just dampened the mood of the party.
Yes. For the first one, let's introduce ourselves. I'm Greg. I think I've got the best facts available here.
Okay, all right. I'm Lucky. And yeah.
What do you not know fun fact about your fun facts?
No.
I was just like, how are you the guy with all the fun facts? I'm Label, and I'm the girl with the fun facts.
Okay, so here we are. Each one of us has
bold
one
opening
fact.
statements.
Yeah. Each one of us has one fun fact, and you're going to have to decide for us whether they are fun or not. Greg, we'll start with you. What is your fun fact for today?
Okay, my fun fact for today has to deal with something that has been probably pestering everyone at the moment.
The butterflies?
No, but an insect.
Okay.
Mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes,
Yes,
yeah.
mosquitoes.
It's hot. It's
very hot
sweaty.
in South Africa, yeah?
You might be sleeping in just some hosiery, and then the mozzies will get you.
Yeah.
My fun fact is that mosquitoes don't actually eat us for food.
Okay.
Mosquitoes get their nectar from plants. So the only reason mosquitoes, so mosquitoes, like other insects, they go in and to flowers and plants and things, and they get nectar from the plant. They only bite humans, and the only reason it's females who bite humans is because our blood gives them the protein that they need in order to lay eggs and make eggs.
Like a mosquito at night. That is not a fun fact.
Mosquitoes don't eat blood. Blood is not their main source of food.
Yeah, that means nothing to me. Like, I mean, bees don't eat. I don't know.
Can they live without the blood, though?
Yeah, can they live without the blood?
Yes, the men do. The men don't have to lay eggs.
Okay, but then.
So if they didn't have the blood, they wouldn't be able to lay eggs, meaning they do actually need the blood.
Yes, they need the blood, but they're not eating the blood for food. They're getting the blood for something else.
Yeah, listen, I mean, it's educational.
Mosquitoes get their food from plants.
You know what the thing is? I feel like he's saying it like he's like this is like science has just been proven. The world is
Well,
right.
I've worked really. This was the first fun fact. I thought I had it in the bag.
You know what? I never actually sat at night and thought, I wonder if they need the blood for food. It's just never.
It's just they bit you and they got
Yeah.
you.
That's all.
I've just gone. Oh God!
Yeah, that's why I've gone. Okay. That was That was.
So
Just
off
a
to a
fact.
great start. Just a fact.
All right. So Greg's fact. Lebs, what do you have for us?
Oh, I have a piece of paper, pardon me,
Crib notes, eh?
because I didn't, study
Okay.
like wonderful Gregory here. Let's have a look. Okay, now I'm nervous. I don't know which one to do because
No, do one, whatever.
You should be nervous
you're so
because
brutal.
I'm gonna be attacking you.
Okay, let me hit you with this one since you love beer.
Okay.
I do love beer.
Okay, so almost 160,000 pints of Guinness are wasted in facial hair each year.
On facial hair. Why?
So your beard
because
gets
of-
caught in your beard.
So they've actually done research, okay, that was commissioned by Guinness, and it found that 160,000 pints of Irish stout goes to waste every year via mustaches.
Wow.
So-
what a waste.
And it takes,
How did they do the study?
I don't know how they did the study. I guess
they
they
obviously
went
got
and
like 15 mustache dudes
And
and,
then,
then,
yeah.
and then
Tasted them, found beer particles in
Yeah.
it, then realized, okay, the average man who has a beard, the average man who has a beard.
I think Guinness should have been spending money on scientists working the coronavirus, not working on how much Guinness is lost from a sip.
But listen,
Can I get a
it's-
refund, or are you going to give me a little bit extra beer?
there's $500,000
Lost.
lost every year in your beard.
I'm caught between a rock and a hard place with this one. I don't know if it's a fun fact, but it is interesting to know because the thing is, we do drink beer and it gets caught in our beards. I mean, I don't have a beard. You've got more of a beard than I do.
Yeah, this is not a slug though. It's not
But,
one of those big
but
ones.
you listen, I mean, it is a lot of beer. At the end of the day, we do waste, and it's the little bit that counts. And at the end of the day, that little bit gets caught up and
And we
lays
know
off.
we don't want to waste alcohol.
No,
I don't know
that is
if
one
it's fun
thing
though.
we do not want to do.
I don't know if it's fun though.
Lucky.
Yeah, no,
I
it's,
think Lucky is like out to get
What do you
everybody
think?
today.
No. Honest.
no, it's not fun. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. All
All
right.
right. Well,
Okay.
it's my first one.
Okay.
Okay, well,
All right.
yeah, well, I'm also warming up, I see. I
Okay.
guess.
So, should I hit you guys with mine?
Yes.
Yes.
Go
Mine
for
is
it.
to do with a movie that's recently come out, the remake of it. But one of our favorite childhood movies, Lion King.
Yeah.
Now, Lion King is a animation that everyone loves. Jeremy Irons played Scar in the first Lion King, and he's a British actor, famous.
He was
and
also in Man in the Iron Mask.
yes, yeah.
He's
Now
got a-
he's got a very
I'm
deep.
surrounded by idiots.
Yeah,
That's his
now,
line.
In the movie, he has to sing a song, which he sings where they're going to tell, where he's telling the hyenas he's going to overthrow Scar, Mufasa, and kill
whole
Simba.
crew.
And the song is called "Be Prepared."
Be prepared.
What we didn't know about Jeremy Irons is the last verse of "Be Prepared" is not sung by Jeremy Irons because he lost his voice while singing it. And one of the hyenas is a voice actor called Jim Cummings. Jim Cummings has done 1,045 other voices, but he's also one of the hyenas.
Just because you're giving me more facts isn't going to make this fun.
Listen
eh?
to this. Listen to this. While Jeremy Irons sang, he didn't lost his voice. Disney didn't know what to do. They were like, "Okay, guys, what are we gonna do? Whatever." Then they asked Jim Cummings to come do it, and he's like, "Cool." He listened to how Jeremy Irons obviously speaks, how he does the Scar voice, and then he just sings the rest of the thing. So the third part of "Be Prepared" is actually sung by the guy
Somebody
called Jim
else.
Somebody
Cummings.
else.
Yeah.
So when you listen to it now, you listen clearly, you can actually hear the difference. But obviously, as a kid growing up, you watch it, you learn it sounds like Jim.
So
but
this
he
is what I'm going to
replicated-
tell my nephew, the 4-year-old. Oh boy, just listen out now. It's coming. It's coming. The voice is going to change.
For someone to be that good to replicate someone's voice, especially singing in the last one, that's pretty impressive.
Why didn't they just let him do the whole song? Why then let him do the last part?
Because he had already sung the two parts.
Yeah,
So
he
the
did.
third part, they were like, okay, well, we need to finish the song, so let's get
I'm
so
gonna
your
go-
fact is that the other dude was fun.
Jim Cummings.
I mean, he was really good.
He's really good. So the other part of that.
Okay, so I'm going to go first if you don't mind, Lebs.
Okay.
That is not a fun fact.
That is a
on my-
fun fact. What are you guys talking about? That is the most interesting fact ever out of all the three.
I don't.
It's
listen,
not a, it's not a
as-
competition. Each fact must be judged alone.
As somebody who, I consider myself a vocalist.
Yeah.
At least you do.
Well,
We haven't seen you sing properly yet.
So
you
what-
will, my dear boy.
So what is the verdict?
I like that it's it's about how good that person is.
Yeah.
Will I tell it at a party? Probably not.
I will
If Jamie
never.
Hines is there, you will. Jamie, I heard you didn't sing the last part of your goddamn song, bro. Where's Jim?
I'm gonna go no.
So no. So we have 3 crap facts.
Yeah.
No, they're just not fun. That's the only
Only
thing.
two-
That's the
two.
only criteria.
Okay. Well, listen, we all thought our facts weren't fun. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Let us know if you like Greg's fact or not, like Leb's my fact. And
no,
maybe
not like them, whether they are fun
fun
or not.
Yeah, we'll separate the two, fun or not. And then tell us if you have some fun facts for us as well.
If you think back to when you're in primary school, you'll remember that every now and then you had to do show and tell.
I think, I just thought about it now, but I think show and tell was to try and help children with their presentation skills. So so they would ask you to show and tell something because you had maybe an interest in that specific subject, and then you would be able to speak about it better, because that's what it comes down to. If you're showing someone something you obviously like about it, you know about it.
Yeah.
So I'll talk to Greg about rugby because I know about that. I'm not going to be talking about quantum physics here, Greg. So
Although we were talking about black holes.
we were
before
talking about
we
black holes.
filmed
Yeah.
this.
I hope that our knowledge about black holes can only grow like a black hole. Does
Right,
it grow? They get smaller. I don't know.
So, show and tell. Yes, I think it was used for a good purpose. We each bring something to the table. What do you
I'll
got?
go
You've
first.
got a physical item. Mine
I've
is
got-
actually an app.
I've got a physical item here.
So
This
where do you put that up your ass, or where
No,
does that?
this is
What Lucky is holding in his hands is a big white whale.
it's a big white whale
It's about the size. Oh, it's
of a hand.
squishy.
So yeah.
This hasn't
yeah,
gone.
Yeah, squishy. Yeah. It's about the size of a hand.
You can hear that.
Yeah. So it's
Something for
a
your
big
child.
white whale, and it's a nightlight. Now you press the button at the bottom. Now the reason it's a nightlight is hold on.
Because you might have to go into the room.
You got to go into the room, but you don't want to turn on the lights because then it's the blinding light. So this room lights up. This thing lights up the whole room in a nice light, like a nice soft light. But we had this thing for 4 months before we realized it changes color.
Oh, whenever you hit it.
Whenever you hit it, it changes
I
color.
didn't notice that when I.
Now the thing is, what's cool about this? It's also a toy for Diego. He plays it. While we
So it's a
sit-
toy and it
and
lights
it's a
up the
nice-
room.
and it's cool because you can squish it and it doesn't.
Yeah.
So that's my show and tell. I thought it was pretty cool. I
And
thought it was
also if-
such a cool idea. Like
If you want to, like, you can do mood lighting. You know?
Yeah,
you can,
yeah,
You
yeah.
can put on the red light if when the wife comes home. Be like, "Hey, baby." Oh, now it's gone to the. Oh no, now it's just
now it's
changing.
green. Here we go. Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
No, it's softer light. But
Okay, thank you. That's
so that was my show and tell. I thought it was a pretty cool thing. I mean, but I
Is this
found it-
one? Sorry.
You know how we figured out that it changes color? The one day I put it down because the first light's always
Oh,
white.
and you bumped it.
I bumped it. I put it down and I bumped it and it
it
changed
changed.
color. And I was like, what? And then she was like, does it change color? And I was like, 4 months into it. I was like, how did we know? This is why people have to read.
No, you don't have to read the manual. You got by just fine.
My
and that
brother.
that was unexpected joy that you got
I
there.
told you that my brother does that. He reads the manual before he turns anything on that he's bought. The whole thing.
Like his brother Philip does work in the computer industry.
He does, yeah, he does, yeah.
So I'm gonna go close to the NERD word, and I'm not, and I'm not talking about a band, but I can use that confidently because I'm also a bit of a nerd. I'm actually a massive nerd.
Yeah.
Okay, so there we
So
go.
that's-
What is it called?
It's called it's a whale nightlight. It's just a nightlight.
Is this one of the many presents that you received at the baby shower?
Yeah. This is one of the
'Cause-
many ones, yeah.
Like children get so many presents.
So many presents.
And
they
parents
know
to
nothing
start
about
off-
it. They don't use
Yeah.
it, yeah.
Lucky's house is kitted. There are
Cool.
lots of
There's
things.
lots of
You
cool
sorted it all out.
Yeah, sorted
I
it all.
expect a non-baby show and tell next time.
Yes, this will
Next
be
week.
this will be the last time I have that.
Okay.
Okay. So what is yours?
Okay, so it's like my game changer in the fact that you and I already know about this, but I feel that if you don't know about this, this is something that I must tell you about.
Okay.
If you are a movie lover, IMDb.
Oh my goodness.
It is a website. Now, it's also an app, but it's the Internet Movie Database. I came across this when I was in university years ago. But the thing is, if you don't know, Lucky and I are massive movie fans.
We're huge movies, series, anything that's on TV.
We've also created the NWTA, which is
Not Watching Movie Trailers Association.
Not Watching Trailers Association.
No, Not Watching
Get
Trailers.
it right.
Okay.
If you want to be part of the association,
No, listen, not watching trailers has actually changed my life. Greg introduced me and I was like, no, bro, trailers are the little kernel that gets you wanting to go watch the movie. When you watch trailers like Star Wars and epics like that, they take all the best stuff out of it. And I ended up not watching the trailer for Star Wars the last 3 years, and it's been a game changer.
Yeah,
actually,
it
it's
has
been a game changer. So,
and we've converted a couple people onto it.
yeah, listen, it's
A lot of people are addicted to trailers. That's okay.
yeah, that's okay. But it does ruin the movie for you watching trailers.
So IMDb though it's just an incredible. So you can create an account, and then it's just got an incredible wealth of everything, the algorithms it's created to suggest new things to you.
Now the thing about it is you'll be watching a movie and you'll go, oh man, I love this actor or actress. Who is it? Then you'll go, you'll find out, you'll type in the movie's name. It'll bring up the actors. Then if you click on an actor, it'll tell you everything that actor, he or she's done, the movies they played in, the first movie they ever did. It'll tell you interesting little facts about them.
It's incredible.
You can watch trailers on there if you're into that, obviously. But it is easily one of the best things. And now my wife and I, whenever we watch something we love, we go, where's that person from?
And then you can double check it.
Double check
and then you
it.
find new things. So it's really cool. The one thing I will give a warning about, which is now, this is also close to the Trailer Association, is the ratings. So it does give you ratings, and you can rate your own things as well. Say what you like of them.
Yeah.
Then it suggests things. You can have a watch list.
Yeah.
So you literally just have the tap of a button. You're like, okay, cool, I need to watch this.
I need to watch this. I need to watch that. When it comes to movie ratings, IMDb is not the best.
Yeah, and you have to be skeptical. I think of all ratings, no matter what it is, I think you've got to give things a chance for yourself. Because I mean, somebody made that. So there was somebody who directed it, created it, made it. Just because a lot of people rated it and don't like it doesn't necessarily mean that you might not like it.
Well, yeah,
So
exactly.
it's a nice gauge sometimes.
Yeah. It is a nice gauge. Like my brother's got a rule: he doesn't watch anything under 6. He doesn't want, if it's on IMDb and it's under 6, he won't even.
But then a lot of great comedies from my formative years,
like Waterboys,
5.5 and stuff.
Oh, okay.
No, but also there we go. It's like it's a comedy. You're not looking for a dramatic wonder.
Yeah, and I'm not looking for Steven Spielberg to go. And the comedy, no, nobody's looking for that Oscar-winning.
So if you're a movie person and you don't know about IMDb, first of all, the hole that you've been living under, I hope that it's cozy and well lit. If it isn't well lit, get yourself a whale night light so you can set the mood lighting right.
Yeah.
But otherwise, IMDb.
So those
do your
are
thing.
Those are our 2 game changers. Let us know.
Show and tell.
Show and tell. Let us know what other things you want us to show and tell.
Maybe we can switch the whale.
We can do it.
If you've ever been channel surfing and you've come across a show called Shark Tank, you might understand a little bit what we're getting into. This is called Shit Tank.
So it's a similar concept. So Greg and I have written down 5 things we don't like. So I've written down 5 things I don't like. Greg's done the same. We've got it in a bowl, and whoever wins rock, paper, scissors has to choose a topic out of it, and the other person has to try and convince them about that topic.
So you have to sell it to us. Something that we don't like, you have to sell to us.
Okay.
If you've got things that you hate, you can add to the list. Also, just hit us up, send us an email, hit us on Facebook. Let's go for rock, paper, scissors. Best of 1.
Sorry, let's just do that again.
Yeah, Lucky. Come on, bro. It's 1, 2, 3, pretty much. You know. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
I did the same thing I did the first time. the genius mastermind behind this.
So
Lucky
now
wins.
you have to convince me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's how it works.
All right. Okay. Here we go. Here's my bowl.
Okay, and I've dipped my hand in. Okay, so do you hate pumpkin?
I hate pumpkin. Whenever I go to people's houses, it's the only thing. So people
It's the
go.
only thing you're rude about.
So
it's the only thing you refuse.
It's the only thing I read. That's a great one. It's the only thing I'm rude about. I will tell people at their house. They're like, "Is there anything you don't eat?" Usually I go, "No, I eat anything." But I will tell people. Sorry.
Okay.
And I'll say this: I'm actually allergic to pumpkin.
No one's allergic to pumpkin.
Well, people are soft nowadays. Okay.
People are soft. The world is so soft. Okay, you've got the timer there.
Okay, so you've got a minute. You've got a minute, and you're gonna have to try and help me.
And sell it to you. I've got to sell it to you. I've got to get you onto pumpkin.
Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3.
I think pumpkin is something that you need in your life, Mr. Duplessis, because it is extremely healthy. I'm sure you feed your child pumpkin. It's got so many vitamins. It's an orange vegetable. Orange vegetables, not only do they pop because of their color, orange vegetables are really good for your eyesight, I think.
Yes.
They got lots of vitamin A in them, so you can smash a pumpkin there. Otherwise, what you can do with pumpkins is decorations.
Okay.
Hello. Have you ever cut a pumpkin and then put a lantern inside of it for Halloween?
No.
Okay, well, you might. You might. That's also one of the great things about pumpkins is also they go a long way. So if you have people coming over and you're feeling a little bit cheap, what you can do, buy a pack of biltong, bacon that's diced, fry that up, chuck it in a pumpkin, chuck it in the oven, and bada bing, bada boom, you can feed the people pumpkin with a little bit of bacon spice.
All right, and done.
Not a winner.
No, you did it. I don't know if I'm convinced. The last fact was really interesting, and the I one, which I didn't know, which is actually true. The thing about orange vegetables, they're very good for your eyesight and whatnot. And the last one, I liked it. I did like a little bit of the bacon and the.
Well, bacon makes any meal better.
Yeah, bacon makes exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm convinced though. You know what I'm saying? If I'm sitting in an audience, I would go.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go home and buy some pumpkin.
Yeah.
No, but it was a good. You did a good.
Okay. Thanks, Dad.
Yeah,
you don't have to do a sympathy hello there. You don't have to make me feel nice.
I just want to let you know that it's. You're lucky you got that one because there was one in there.
Well, no, we can keep them over till next week.
Okay, all right, we can. Yeah. Okay.
2020. It's an interesting year. Not only because it's got the numbers 2020 in it, but because we want to make it the most interesting year in the world.
Yeah, so in the beginning of the year, Greg and I created a list of 20 things you should do in 2020.
Yeah.
We want you to take part in this. It's on Facebook. You can go check it out on Greg and Lucky. And just choose 20 things out of that. And obviously have some medium ones, some easy ones, some hard ones. But
I think you need to be honest and you need to explain where this came from. It came from the fact that every year Lucky would set himself goals, numerous ones, and he would never achieve any of them. He still can't play the piano. He still can't speak another language other than English.
But I did run a marathon last year. So
that was one thing.
Yeah, but one thing is better than nothing.
I'm just saying where it came from.
Yeah, okay.
Let's not brag about your achievements, Mr. Marathon.
So then rather do 20 smallish, medium-ish things instead of one hard one.
Well, no, and you know, take them off the list.
Yeah.
Take them off the list. So we've got them here. I've got them on our phones. You can check it out.
You can also download it like that onto your phone. But there's a lot of, let's discuss some of the ones that are
one
on
of them is walk barefoot. I mean, that's pretty easy.
That's very easy.
So how we're going to end the happy hour?
Dance in the rain.
Every single one we're going to do is we're going to set a challenge and then report back.
Yeah. So one of us has to do it. So we'll rock, paper, scissors again. One of us will then. So
why
we're
don't
not
we
going
just do the traditional coin flip?
Oh,
I don't have any money with me though.
Yeah, we'll try.
You don't have coins either.
Nah,
Lucky's one of those. You know,
cashless.
with the wallet.
It's 2020, bro. I don't need to keep cash on me.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. I don't tip car gods. That's exactly the type of man you got there. Learn a new skill, compliment a stranger, spring clean.
Learn sign language. That's quite cool.
That is very difficult. And
get married, get divorced. You're getting married this year?
Yeah, that'll be easy to tick off. Fly in a plane, take a photo with a famous person.
Watch Trilogy. There's so many good ones.
Skydive, snorkeling, triathlon.
Down a beer. That's easy.
Yeah, that's very easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking I'm going to do that next weekend.
But Lucky's currently going through a little bit of a sober cobra here.
Yeah. So
what's going on?
I haven't drank since the 2nd of January, which was my dad's birthday. But I just decided to go sober this year. Not this year, just as long as I can. But I'm going to a bachelor's on Friday.
Okay.
So I'm going to.
That will not be a castle free event.
No, it will not.
It will not.
It will not be a castle free.
It will be free flowing castle.
Yes, that's it. That's a great
exactly
one.
it.
Yeah, it's a great ad for castle, eh? have a castle-free event, or let the
Free flowing castle.
Exactly.
Or let the castle flow freely.
yes.
Yes.
Castle, you're welcome to have that as long as you sponsor Greg, because no one is a bigger Castle fan than Greg Aldridge.
And I'm not talking about the Irish or French castles. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Let's not beat around the bush here.
Okay, so I think what we're going to do, we don't have a coin, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to have to do rock, paper, scissors. Okay. Let's choose. We're not going to say which one we're going to choose.
Yes, you're just going to have to present it
next week.
Next week.
And you have to bring evidence of a photo or a video.
Yeah.
Depending on what it is, you have to have done this.
Yeah.
So you have a week to pretty much do one of these.
Yes. And if you want to get involved, you can also do them and then get in touch. Let us know that you've done them and we can celebrate your honor.
Okay, cool. So, all right. Okay, cool. So let's see who's going to do it first.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, damn it. We both got rock again. Hey!
Ah!
Yes, please. Oh, man. I hate sending myself homework. I'm so glad Lucky got scissors there and I got rock.
Okay, cool.
You know, our brains are wired to be lazy.
Okay, cool. So I'm
Okay, so
gonna.
you'll think about one of
I'm
those
gonna think
things?
one of these, and I'm gonna do one
And you report
in the
back.
next week. Okay.
Okay. Check it out. The whole list of them is on Facebook. We hope that you have enjoyed the happy hour. Don't. If you do an easy one, I'm going to be so angry.
I'll try to do a medium to difficult, but I have a baby.
I know for a fact
He's
that you are
9,
not
10
working.
months.
You also have a housekeeper and nanny. Margaret works here, and she keeps him in check. I've
Yes.
seen how happy your son is.
Yeah, no, but I still have stuff to do. I mean, someone's gonna bring home.
You're part-time unemployed.
If your wife brings home the bacon, what are you bringing home? I want to know, what is that?
The
Is
eggs.
it
I do. I let you take care of the breakfast. That's my thing because I'm up early. Jennifer's not a big. She's not an early riser.
on the weekend?
So, no, every day. So I go. I make the tea. I make the coffee. I get the boiled eggs going because then we eat boiled eggs.
Do you have English in your blood?
Yes, I think so.
No,
What do you mean, like English people.
No, English. Like your mom and dad? Are they from English heritage? Like, I know your mom's Afrikaans, so your dad must be maybe.
Yes,
Because you love tea. You do tea way too often for anyone that's living in 2020 and that doesn't live in England.
you have too much coffee.
But coffee, everyone loves coffee.
It's a drug. It is a legalized drug.
I'm fine with that. Those two words.
Everybody judges me for doing the illegal drugs, but I mean, now that it's fine.
Okay. All right. So there we go. We got it. We're done. That's the happy hour.
Hopefully it was happy for you. No happy endings with the happy hour, but it is at least something that you can relax to and enjoy. Subscribe, tell your friends.
Share it, whatever. But until next time, we hope you enjoying this.
Make 2020 your most interesting year.
Cheers.